Noiseless AI batch processing tips you may not have known is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello, everyone. I'm back from two major events. We had Angie Birmingham's Sharpshooters, where we worked with a bunch of children over a 4-day period. Absolutely amazing. And then WPPI, where I had older kids to work with and to contend with. All right. So in doing that, I want to share this with you here. I came up with some killer ideas for Noiseless AI. Now, this... I'm so sorry. Angie just told me the name of this bird. Is it a green jay? Angie, chime in.
Yes, that is a green jay.
Okay, good. So it is a green jay, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So here it is, a green jay. All right. So again, what's really cool is I got these shots, but however, I'm not too happy about the noise in the scene. Look at this. So what we're going to do is batch process this. Now, how I'm going to do this is this. I'll start by coming over here to the search or to the filter menu, but I'm going to click on ISO, and look at this. Right now, I have it set to only show me 3600 ISO or 4000 ISO. So I'm going to just come in here and let's say only show the 400 ones or 4000 ones. And sure enough, these are the ones that have 4000 ISO. All right. And then if I added another one, 3600 ISO. Look at this. So now I can select which images have the high ISO that I can contend with, and then create the batch processing from there. So let's use this one right here. Actually, you know what? This one kind of gave me attitude. Now we'll go to this one. All right, so let's start with this one right here. Edit. Now, I'm going to come over here and start with Noiseless AI. This part doesn't matter because if you notice under the history or the edits, you always are going to have develop raw and noiseless raw. That's always going to be there for the raw images. I just want to start with Noiseless AI. And even though it's suggesting to go to middle, I'm going to take that and put it up on high only because I worked it earlier and it gave me good results. Now, let's look a little bit closer to see what the rest of these tools are going to be doing. There we go. Here's my details. Look at how I can bring out the extra detail. And watch the color denoise. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to it. Look at this. Look at how you can see purples. This is, ooh, look at that. Look how that color denoise is going to help. And then, of course, the luminosity, noise here, and, of course, sharpen. If you want more details on what each of these tools are doing, just click the information icon here, and this will give you the full details on each. Honestly, I just like moving the sliders back and forth, zoomed into it over 200%, so I can see what it's doing. So now that I have that set, so I have what I like what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to come over here to develop raw. And I just noticed that if I go through my camera profiles, now remember, if you're making this for other people, don't use a camera profile because they may not have the same profile you have. I know I'm only going to do this for me. Vivid's a little too strong. So I'm going to come up here to portrait for my camera. Portrait and standard seem pretty good. I'm going to go to standard. I like that. I'm going to bump up the shadows a little bit and then enrich the black tones. All right. Now, at this point, I am going to come in with Enhance AI because I want that to improve color, detail, tone, and depth. Look at this. All right, let's see before and after. Here we are. Before, After, now, right click, adjustments, copy the adjustments. Now I'm going to go back to my catalog view, and here I'm just going to select, let's say all of these that look similar. I'll even come up here a little bit more. Now watch, right click, adjustment, paste. And now what's happening is, look how quick it did the Noiseless AI. You saw the first time when we did Noiseless AI, it took a while for it to render. Putting into a batch process like this, look at that. I was able to take 11 images and just quickly apply the effect to those images. So let's look at this one right here. Look at that. And if I come over here to edit, and then history or edits, and you'll notice right here, the effects, all the presets that we applied is indeed affected. Look at that. But that is a really quick way to get that Noiseless AI to all those images. And it all began with us selecting the filter here and being able to take that filter and make sure that we selected, let's say, 4000 ISO, 3200 ISO, and I can select individual ones. Now, I wish we could say 3200 and above, but at this point right now, I'm very happy with what we have. You do have to select them individually and say, show me all 32, and then if I want 4000, and all the way down. Now, and by the way, if 3200 ISO images are not present, you won't see that in that filter list. All right, so I hope that was cool. And to show you how you can apply not just Noiseless AI, but also develop raw all the way across your border, and how Accent AI was able to be changing it up. Even though the images were all not the same, it changed it up. All right, well, I hope that was helpful to you. Now, we do have a couple things. One, there's a bunch of articles I've been working on, and right here is one. You can check that link. Articles like this are being posted on that link right there. You can check it out. I also, let me get back to it here, found out that if you use Vanelli 10 on anything on the Skylum Marketplace, you'll get a 10% discount. Here's if you don't have Luminar Neo, you can check that out. And most importantly, the new feature right here, Aperty. All right. So this is the plugin for Photoshop and Lightroom. Currently, I believe it's $79. If you use that link, you get an extra 10% off on it. So there it is for Aperty. All right. And let me get rid of that. There we go. All right. So if you're here for the Ask Me Anything segment, please stick around so we can review the topic that we talked about today and questions you may have. For everyone else, if you're watching this on a rebroadcast, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next coffee break.